take some time to loosen up the abdomen first. So let's just do that. Let's just do some conscious compression and general loosening of hara. And we're going to do a couple of things. So just let yourself loosen. Make contact. And then we're going to slip our inside hand underneath their lower back. So we're grasping underneath their lower back, like we're cupping the muscles of the lower back in between in our hand, the palm of our hand. Like the spine is laying right in the center of your palm, and we're just going to be squeezing the lower back. So we're going to slip it underneath there, and just let your top hand come and wait for their breath. And when they inhale, squeeze your bottom hand. And on the exhale, release the bottom hand and let the top hand float into hara. With every inhale, squeeze your bottom hand and let your top hand sink in and start to move around in a clockwise motion into the hara, loosening and engaging energetically both the front and the back of hara. With every inhale, you're squeezing with your bottom hand. And with every exhale, you release with the bottom hand and let the top hand sink in. Some nice general loosening. Now we're going to come up and we're going to start working right up the center line. Remember yesterday we were working the conception vessel? We're just working the center line to help open up hara so that this area relaxes. So just feel for the navel, and we're just going to start right below the navel. Yesterday we addressed the point conception vessel 4, which is 3 cun or 4 finger widths below the navel. And we're just going to start at that point and watch the breath. And as they inhale, your hand rises, and on the exhale, just sink in with your fingertips. And we're going to work right up the conception vessel. And let your body relax as you're doing this. And let your hand relax. And just work right up the center line, the conception vessel. And only engage them as much as they allow you, meaning follow the breath. Don't push past the breath. Just engage their energy. Don't try to impose your will on their energy. And you're going to take it right up the center line. Coming into the center of the sternum. And one of the other points we did yesterday in Jin Shindo was conception vessel 17. And as we come up higher, still addressing conception vessel, we'll let the joint of our middle finger hook behind the head of the manubrium, addressing conception vessel 22, which helps not only release this area, but open up their throat a little bit. And we're going to come over on one knee and one foot. Yesterday, one of the things we did also was work some of the mu points. You remember when we hooked our fingers up underneath the rib cage and we were addressing the mu point for the liver. Okay. We're going to do this now, releasing not only the energy but also the fascia that gets stuck up underneath the rib cage, so the lower back can start to release. So we're going to take our thumbs and just place them right at the end of the sternum. We're going to wait for the breath. And on the exhale, we'll let our thumbs sink in and turn up underneath the rib cage. So it starts to release the diaphragm. And it hits those mu points, those mu release points. With every inhale, your hand rises and moves to another area. And on the exhale, they sink in. And again, sink in only as much as their breath. Now, one thing about this area, front and back, is the emotional content here, the vulnerability associated with it. Let your hands have full contact and just sink into lower. You know, that constant coaxing of breath awareness from you and your client into this area really helps release the area. It helps move energy through the area. Any manifestation that's being felt here a lot of times has to do with stagnation. So take our hands and just curl them underneath the lower back. And feel for the spine with your fingertips. And just inhale, and on the exhale, just lean back so they start to get a little loosening. And as you lean forward, let their body rest right on your fingertips, right into the bladder meridian. So as you lean back and forth, and let their body rest right on your fingertips.
So Randy, the specific attention then to the bladder meridian comes when you're actually relaxing.
Correct. As you lean forward and you're lowering their body onto your fingertips, your hand